This Tuesday marked the third year that students at Lincoln High School in Southeast San Diego would walk through the gates and onto a beautiful state-of-the-art campus. The previous school was closed and torn down in 2003. Today, close to 2,400 students attend the new school. But what role does the physical environment play in educating kids? And how important is a strong leader in motivating kids to succeed in school? I'm joined now by KPBS reporter Sharon Heilbrunn. She's working on a story for KPBS's Envision San Diego documentary on education. It airs next week. Welcome to you, Sharon.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Why was Lincoln High School torn down in 2003?
Two reasons. The building had deteriorated considerably. It was, there were holes, there were leaks. They couldn't update modern technology because the wiring was so bad. So they couldn't bring it up to date. They couldn't give high school students what they need in this day and age to really succeed. The second reason was poor academics. They had low academic achievement. People in the neighborhood felt that the students were being shortchanged. So I think the conception was just, hey, let's start over. Let's just tear it down and build fresh.
You don't do that very often with buildings, but there was money there, right, from Proposition MM?
Proposition MM, and it cost more than $120 million. So they definitely got behind it. Taxpayers wanted it done, and it did get done.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising when it passed. People don't pass bond measures that easily, and that really passed with flying colors. Yep. My understanding is that about 2,400 students now attend Lincoln. When it closed, it was only 300 students. So they built it and they came?
That's what's so interesting. They couldn't get people to stay at the school when it was the old Lincoln, and now they're having to turn people away. And it's easy to see why. I mean, they have beautiful classrooms. They've got a track and field and stadium that rivals any college campus, a new library, modern technology. It's a beautiful place, and their academics are definitely above par. Advanced placement courses, they're feeding into UCSD to get students to go from high school to college. So they're really getting behind not only the physical part of it, but also the academic part of it.
Well, we do have a clip from the interview you did with the principal of Lincoln High School, Mel Collins, and here's what he had to say about the importance of that school.
I mean, everything known to man to be on a high school campus, for the most part, is here. So there is no excuse for you not to learn, for you not to come and hopefully be motivated and turned on about this thing called, education. And as people passed by and they watched it being built after having it torn down, and to see somewhat of a phoenix rising from the ashes, and the way that it did look. And you can kind of see from the street and those who ventured inside, it's like, wow, this is something else next to amazing. And the feeling that the community has now and had then about the possibilities that existed, and that over a long period of time, this should be a beacon of light, of hope, something that we can point to with pride, and we're just getting started.
How important is the leadership of someone like that principal to this whole effort?
It's so important. He is so real, so down to earth. He gets on the level with these students. He connects with them. And you need someone like that to connect with these students and to hold them accountable. Say, hey, I believe in you, but I have high expectations. I know it's a rough neighborhood. I know you're dealing with a lot of things, but excuse me, I believe in you and I want you to succeed.
But the environment is different now. I'm wondering if the curriculum in any way reflects this different environment in which they are.
The curriculum reflects it. I think that there are higher expectations, and like I said, a lot of the students are going through things outside of those school gates that in other districts they don't go through. They're having to deal with things at home. They're even just navigating the streets, dealing with gangs and violence when they leave the school grounds. And you have to take someone like Mel Collins, who understands that but still believes in these students and still wants them to succeed and holds them to very high expectations to make sure that this goes the way that they hoped.
Well, thank you very much, Sharon Heilbrunn.